News hits like a gut punch this week. Gene Hackman, the old-school Hollywood legend of the French Connection, Unforgiven and Superman, gone. Found dead in his Santa Fe home alongside his wife and one of their 3 dogs.
As more details are released by the day surrounding the suspicious passing of the Hollywood actor Gene Hackman, along with his wife and one of their dogs, we release information that the mainstream media aren't telling you. Hi there, and thank you to everybody for joining me in yet another video back at the channel at Just Gone Viral. If you're new here, we like to explore news and crime, give analysis, and also tell you information that the mainstream media won't always tell you. So with that being said, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. As the passing of Gene Hackman is now labelled as suspicious, and further developments such as withholding body camera footage and also photos from the home of Gene Hackman, we have to go very back to the beginning and find out where this all started.
Gene Hackman, the Oscar-winning actor known for his roles in The French Connection and Unforgiven, lived a quiet life after retiring from acting in 2004. He retreated from the spotlight, seeking solace in the serene landscapes of Santa Fe, New Mexico. His adobe home, nestled amidst the rugged beauty of the mountains, offered him a sanctuary away from the prying eyes of Hollywood. Hackman, once a prominent figure on the silver screen, cherished his privacy in those twilight years. He found joy in writing novels, painting, and spending time with his wife, Betsy Arakawa. Their secluded life in Santa Fe was a world away from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, a testament to Hackman's desire for a simpler existence. The tranquility of their secluded life was shattered on February 26, 2025. 2 maintenance workers, arriving for a routine checkup, made a horrifying discovery. They peered through the windows of the house and were met with a chilling sight: the lifeless bodies of Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa. The authorities were immediately alerted, and the news of their deaths sent shockwaves through the quiet community of Santa Fe and beyond. The house, once a symbol of Hackman's escape from the public eye, became the center of a tragic investigation. As investigators delved into the circumstances surrounding their deaths, a clearer picture began to emerge. Gene Hackman, aged 95 at the time of his death, had been battling health issues for some time. He suffered from cardiovascular disease and advanced Alzheimer's disease. His pacemaker, a lifeline for his ailing heart, had stopped recording activity on February 18th, suggesting that his death had occurred around that time. Betsy Arakawa's death, however, presented a more perplexing puzzle. While her final moments remained shrouded in mystery, investigators discovered that she had succumbed to hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. This rare and deadly disease, spread through contact with infected rodents, likely claimed her life sometime after her last known activity on February 11th. Despite the initial findings, several questions remain unanswered. How did Betsy Arakawa come into contact with the hantavirus? What led to Gene Hackman's passing in the kitchen? And why were their bodies undiscovered for over a week? The investigation is ongoing, with authorities meticulously piecing together the events leading up to their deaths. They are examining phone records, interviewing acquaintances, and awaiting the results of further forensic analysis. While the circumstances surrounding their deaths are undoubtedly tragic, the lack of any connection to foul play suggests that this was a heartbreaking double loss.
Gene Hackman, the actor, sadly passed away in Santa Fe, New Mexico, but there were certain details that weren't released, such as Gene Hackman's neighbour, the information that he knew, and also past history with other celebrities with regards to property. But first of all, we have to look at Santa Fe, and also its reputation with regards to celebrities, history, and also crime. The last time that Santa Fe, New Mexico was mentioned in the news was with regards to Alec Baldwin and the film Rust, where sadly a lady lost her life at the hands of Alec Baldwin and a gun. Just like that case, it was surrounded in speculation and mystery. Still to date, Alec Baldwin hasn't served 1 day in jail for his actions of pulling the trigger, and must be the only case in history where someone else has had to be blamed and take responsibility for somebody else's actions. Also, looking into the background of Santa Fe, New Mexico, it was a breeding ground for Catholic priests and also people of religion to take advantage of children and abuse them. With Gene Hackman at the age of 95 and suffering from health issues, he knew it was only a matter of time before his days were done. Did he know information and frustration with regards to the Epstein files and with regards to the release date and the hold-up of the names and information that were on that list? Because we already know from the flight log that Oprah Winfrey was already on that list, and just strangely enough, Oprah Winfrey is also tied to Gene Hackman. But firstly, if we turn our attention to Jeffrey Epstein and a link with Gene Hackman, we can see that Jeffrey Epstein owned a ranch in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Strangely enough, this is supposed to be, and alleged to be, the next door neighbour of Gene Hackman. Did Gene Hackman know information with regards to the going downs of Jeffrey Epstein and the things that went on there? And is it just a coincidence that Jeffrey Epstein's New Mexico ranch has now sold only weeks after the passing of Gene Hackman?
Once belonging to the late Jeffrey Epstein is now under new ownership. The deed lists the new owner of Zorro Ranch in a remote part of Santa Fe County as San Rafael Ranch LLC. We were not able to reach the company to learn about the plans for the property. We did hear back from the Epstein estate, who says the proceeds will be used to pay the estate's creditors. The ranch was listed for $27.5 million when it went on the market 2 years ago, but details of the sale, including the final purchase price, remain confidential. The ranch is one of the properties where Epstein, a convicted offender, was accused of assaulting dozens of women and girls.
The news hits like a gut punch this week. Gene Hackman, the old school Hollywood legend of the French Connection, Unforgiven and Superman, gone. Found in his Santa Fe home alongside his wife and one of their 3 dogs. A tragedy, sure, but the details? They're so twisted even the mainstream media can't whitewash it. Something is off, way off, and the media are barely scratching the surface. Here's what the media won't tell you. Gene Hackman wasn't some retired millionaire kicking back in New Mexico. He was neighbours with Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, that's Epstein. And get this, he owned an island right next door to Oprah Winfrey's private island in British Columbia. Cozy, right? But Gene wasn't playing nice with the elite anymore. Word is he was sick to death of the Epstein client list cover-up. He told friends he was done watching the deep state and rogue FBI agents shred the truth. He was ready to talk, ready to burn it all down. Then out of nowhere, he's gone. Suspicious doesn't even cover it. It's a neon sign screaming foul play. Coincidence? Maybe. But then you dig deeper.
The mainstream media failed to report one major key factor in the case of Gene Hackman. That key factor is the link between Oprah Winfrey and Gene Hackman, and also the link between Oprah Winfrey and Jeffrey Epstein. Oprah Winfrey bought an island on the San Juan Islands, but what the media failed to tell you is that Gene Hackman previously owned this island and Oprah Winfrey bought it from him. It always seems to be that whenever there is a situation surrounded in speculation and mystery, such as Haiti and also Hawaii, that Oprah Winfrey is always on hand. Also the fact that she is linked between Jeffrey Epstein, Gene Hackman and also P. Diddy should raise enough eyebrows. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think Gene Hackman's passing is of natural causes? Or do you think there's something more nefarious going on, and that Gene Hackman knew information that someone didn't want getting out? I hope you enjoyed the video and the content. Smash the like button if you do, and if you haven't already, smash subscribe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.